All right, well, take that 10 and let the 5 stay alive for a second. You'd be all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
You see this? This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga about to be on his Martin shit. I'm looking for sleeves for the 5. I can't pay the 5 right now and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, man. You owe me 15 and you coming up short.
Nigga, I ain't never coming up short. I asked you had change. I'm not going to give you the dub. You ain't got change from me.
See, what you could do is give me the dub and be like, all right, next time I just owe you 10.
Oh, I'm thinking I might need that 5 for something. You know what I'm saying? For what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's going towards something I need. You know what I'm saying? We all.
Well, I got going on in my life. You know
what I'm saying? So I need to be. I'm an exact nigga. You understand?
See, because of the kind of shit I'm into, I might need that 5. You know what I'm saying?
Exact change,
can't
nigga.
Be giving them out all willy-nilly.
Shit, nigga. Ah, yes. It is a pleasure to be back and to be closing out another year. Happy holidays to all you good motherfucking people out there. You know what I'm saying? You've been rocking with the Bols for count 'em. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, we got the 5. We got the fucking 5. You know what I'm saying? It's the Bols podcast, that is. You know what it is, people. We everywhere. Sleeves the hustler all day long here to get it the fuck on for another year. Staff, the militant one. What the fuck? You already know, people. Say it with me. Brother Byron in the building. Dread on the pan for you motherfuckers all day long on the lens. All right? And then BJ in the back over there counting money and driving big Benzes. I just liked it because it rhymed. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with me, but I got bars. This is how it go, man. And this is especially how it go when I got the cider flow with me. Shout out to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we back at it, man. Christmas is among us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Around the corner.
'Tis the season.
Kwanzaa, too.
Kwanzaa, all that good shit, man. If you don't celebrate, just celebrate love. All right. 'Tis the season of that. That's all. Celebrate that. For real, for real. Don't be a Grinch the whole fucking time. Soak up the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because I can start off with saying that, you know, of course I love my kids and doing it. Like, I really got in the spirit last Saturday when I went to go spend money to go shopping for the little ones. And that's when, you know, it felt, you know, authentic and real. Because it's like, yeah, it's motherfucking Santa sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
You know
balled out for the kids this year?
Yeah. I mean, it ain't all out, but it shit is spread out. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I ain't balled all the way out.
You know what I'm saying? But shit out there, niggas is good. Some of these top things that they ask for, only one really can ask for. My little ones, they can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they have to
give themselves some too, you know, while I'm out here.
Not too much. I'm getting the low cheap shit. I'm going to ball on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I fall back for that. But no, that shit felt good. And then thank you again to you and your lovely wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you really soaked the spirit up, you know what I'm saying, with the party that evening. You know what I'm saying?
Out,
you know what I'm saying? So it's always a pleasure, you know, good time. So, yeah, I done grinched that shit out, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Without a tree. My nigga Tom, too, because I came to his crib. We got the banging tree, the whole lights, the whole situation up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, respect to my bros, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice. On that type shit. But those were the pleasantries. Let's get into the fucking foolery. All right? Where are we starting at? You know what I'm saying? Tom, whenever we do this, we're doing a drop, and it's starting with, watch your bitches! My nigga, Jonathan Majors. Woo! I said he don't walk like a pimp. He run like a nigga. He running scared. And he running scared out that motherfucking courtroom because them motherfuckers said, guilty. I didn't know you go get guilty for fucking running from a motherfucker.
Well, it wasn't just running from him. You know what I mean? So this is what I believe happened. You know, don't necessarily quote me. But I think they found him guilty on like a assault charge. I'm assuming some kind of simple assault or something like that because I think he broke her finger or sprained her fingers or something like that when he was trying to snatch his cell phone back from her.
Damn, Creed.
So, I mean, but which,
damn,
but you know, because I was thinking about
you
it.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm like, wait, so.
What the fuck you doing, dog?
I guess because he wasn't in any type of imminent danger. It's not like she had like a knife to his throat or a gun pointed on him where he could have pulled out his weapon and then, defended himself within the, the law. I guess since she technically stole his phone, he was supposed to go and call the police and have them retrieve the phone at that point. You're not supposed to take the law into your own hands and take the phone back. So when he did that and he broke her fingers, now you're guilty of assault. You might be thinking, yo, you just try and take your phone back. Like, she took it first. Like, you should be able, and if she get hurt in the process of you recovering your phone.
But I mean,
but
it's not
like,
to the point. It's not to the point where, you out here King Dynasty, nigga. You know what you putting into them fingers. You get what I'm saying? To break the motherfucking hand and the fingers on the shit.
He really didn't want her to see what was on that phone, I guess.
My man, fucking 8-degree black belt. He got them type of fingers to fuck over here too. Fuck out of here, B's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Just like, break it. Like, come on, King. What you doing, bro?
And I feel you. It was like one of those things where, you feel wronged and you feel like you're within your rights to go and reclaim your property. But look how that did OJ. Trying to get his memorabilia back, and he wound up going to jail. But you gotta, and when you at that level, when you are a king and you in Marvel and all that, and you out here and you got your women on the side and you got your main woman and just like that, if she gets into your phone or something like that and you got your dirt in the phone, be real, just give up the phone.
Let me tell you why you should not get in my phone. Because I want you to follow in the footsteps of the great women like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. I want you to be that, even though you are whiter than a motherfucker. I want you to be these powerful black women. Do you understand me? Okay?
You trying to do my nigga?
No, it's not. It's just my nigga Kane. That's how he talks. All right, on his thespianism.
So,
all right,
yeah, that's how he talks. But
exactly.
Yeah, he should have. At that point, she got the phone, man, and she got it away from you. You got to get her to hand the phone back over to you. You can't go gripping her up. You know what I mean? That's just not going to work out. And then also, they gave him like a harassment charge or something like that because when he got out the car and I guess she was getting out to pursue him, he like put her back in the car because they said she was trying to jump out in traffic.
You know what I'm saying?
And
But they call that harassment. So I wasn't necessarily sure how that was harassment.
He moved her.
I didn't know harassment involved physical contact. You know what I'm saying? But
get your little. That's
what they got him on.
Get your little ass over here. All right, so, and back in the car. Like,
couldn't it be harassment that when she was chasing his ass down the fucking...
She was going for... The court found out that she was going for a run. All right? That's what everyone said.
To your point, Tom, to your point, and what a lot of people, are out here saying as well, since New York, the state charge or the state took Jonathan Majors to court. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not the girlfriend. People are saying, well, now the state of New York, you need to charge the girlfriend for an assault charge because she like scratch his face or something like that too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're going to get into it like that, then you got to be fair across the board. So of course, her charges won't be as big a story as his, but we'll see. But bottom line is, man, if you're gonna be out there and you're gonna be juggling women like that, I mean, you gotta really be on top of your game. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. If you'd have been a little bit smoother with it, he wouldn't have been in this situation, period. You know what I mean?
I have to stop you right there because I start the show off calling you Staff, the militant one, a.k.a. Brother Byron. The reason is not women, brother. It is a white woman, brother. All right? Understand what is going on here. This is what happens when you deal with that situation out in Hollywood, and you want her to be Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. You have whitewashed yourself, so therefore you have dealt with the white situation, brother. You put yourself in that situation. Listen, man, I have no remorse for it.
Man got a Dr. Umar on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, to me, it's just a wealthy celebrity. And he's out here, being a player.
Who was OJ messing with, good brother? But who was his wife? What was her complexion, brother? Out Hollywood.
I'm just saying, he was out here. He's being a little messy, and now that was his downfall. You got to be kicking yourself for that. You done lost all these contracts.
The sister will not run after you or put you in court. All right, because she will DM you and take a couple dollars from you, and then holler and swallow you.
No, listen.
This is why you deal with
listen. It could have happened with any woman. And I'm going to say this to you, right? Because I know some real players out here in the street, and they be having multiple phones. Mm-hmm. So the side pieces might get one phone and the main chick get the other phone. So if you out with your main girl, then you take that phone that she communicate with you on and you leave the phone for the side pieces in the crib. And you check those messages when you get a chance. But you don't have everybody calling the same phone. The real players know that, right?
May I interject?
Right?
Allow me to interject because hypothetically,
I'm just
my
saying.
married brother, all right, let me tell you, that sounds so 7 years ago because if you are doing it right, you don't have to hide either number. It's an open situation and it's on you to decide what number you like to use the most. All right? So there is no checking and going back. There ain't no bat phone. It's open. All right, we have moved on from that. You know what I'm saying? Adaptation.
I didn't say nothing about a bat phone.
You know what I'm saying? That's what this reference at. You said the side phone.
That's
in the
funny.
streets, we call it the bat phone.
I ain't
That's what it used to be
about
called.
a bat phone. Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Period. For all my G's, you respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
But that's that.
you know.
But yeah, so was it February he gets sentenced?
Damn.
So we'll find out how much time he's going to do. I think the maximum sentence is a year or something like that.
Damn, he shouldn't do no fucking time again.
Oh,
Man.
he's rich. He's going to get a good lawyer. I mean, I don't
My
think
thing
he's
is, man,
going
he just fucked the bag up.
Yeah,
right now.
he's going to wind up getting home something or other or whatever. But yeah, he messed the money up. That's what I'm saying. Like all this being a player out there, not having your situation tight, done cost you all this money, all these contracts. It's like, come on, it's not worth it. Like
But
you should have been, you got to be better than that. You got to be better than that.
I mean, not going to disagree. And here at the podcast, boys, we also try to be fair. So I did go into my motion like Brother Byron was supposed to about a couple of things. But I'm going to bring it back to the sister side because they crazier than a motherfucker too. You understand what I'm saying?
It could happen
So
with
I'm
anyone, not
going to
just 'cause of the white woman,
segue off of the white craziness, you know what I'm saying, into some sister crazy. All right? Straight like that. So basically, in Memphis, Tennessee, a woman is facing charges because she set her ex-boyfriend's bed on fire while he, his new girlfriend, and her baby were peacefully asleep inside. You understand?
Yeah, I read that one too.
Yeah. What the entire fuck? You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather get chased and be trying to grab my phone in a sick way or something. I'll get some Vaseline or something to get the phone off.
It's never that real to me.
But
It's never that
God
deep
damn.
where you got to be willing to kill another innocent woman. I don't know if the other woman was innocent. I don't know. But that baby was innocent. I don't think that baby had any beef with her. It had nothing to do with that at all. But you willing to light everybody on fire just so that you can get your revenge or whatever it is you feel like you were wronged. I don't know. And also,
word on the street is that she was watching too many Tubi movies.
I think anybody can get a Tubi. I don't know, how do you, what's the submission process for a Tubi movie?
Yeah,
man?
we're going to find out.
I don't know, right?
Several of them bitches on there. Absolutely. We killing babies at the end just like they doing.
So, but back to your story, right? Right back to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did they say the woman broke into the house or the apartment? How did she gain access? Because I don't remember seeing all that. You know what I mean? I feel like, once again, it's another dude here being a little sloppy and not being on top of his game, and he done got a new girl knowing that his ex-girl is crazy and he ain't changed the locks. She had a key and walked right in, because you would hear somebody breaking in. You know what I mean? Like, you must have a key to walk into the house, walk into the bedroom, and then light them on fire or attempt to, and don't nobody hear anything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the case of niggas thinking it's sweet. Like, nah, we moved on.
It's an epidemic.
Like, we moved on. You moved on with a whole nother chick and the seed.
You know she
and we
crazy.
all up in the bed.
She didn't just come around out of the blue wanting to light you on fire. It's been signs that she was crazy and upset about the way the relationship ended.
She might have been on her office shit.
Okay, but I could set the building on fire.
I'm about to blow the building on fire.
I could set the building on fire.
I'm about to put the building on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, absolutely. She probably was calling that nigga and hanging up. That was going on. Like, hello? I'm going to put the building on fire. And just hang up on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog,
don't take no chances.
The nigga had some shit like that. You had warning.
Yeah,
Like
there was
he was
signs.
saying the bitch was like, man, she keep talking about she gonna light shit up. Like, no, she really gonna light shit up,
She gonna
dog.
light it up,
She
dog.
gonna burn this. What the fuck she
Everybody
talking
that's
about
in
lighting
there.
shit up? Somebody keep calling saying they gonna put the building on fire. Like, yeah, no, the nigga, she put the bed on fire, nigga, and ain't give a fuck about the kids. None of that shit. Like, yeah, you and this bitch and this baby gonna burn. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, like, I mean, it just don't get no
killed
fucking
everybody.
realer than that.
Right?
God
She don't care.
damn,
She ain't
Memphis,
sparing
Tennessee.
nobody.
Like, bitch.
Babies? You killing babies out here? You don't
Yo,
care?
Bitch, like, listen, man. Like Bean said, you better throw her under the jail. You get what I'm saying, dog? Under the ground. God damn, yo.
But listen, man, it's funny because it is the end of December, right? So 2024 is coming, and I'm starting to get nervous because I don't know what 2024 has in store. There is so much going on right now, right? So Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, we all know about him, right? They're about to, so his partner, Ghislaine Maxwell. Is it Ghislaine or just, it's Ghislaine, ain't it? Ghislaine, Ghislaine, Miss Maxwell.
I don't know none of these motherfuckers.
So she was, as a partner in crime as far as the sex trafficking goes. So she got sued in court by some woman. They wouldn't settle. As part of the settlement, now Epstein and Maxwell's business associates have to have their names exposed, has to be made public. They want the judge has ordered like a listing of all the people they've done, I guess, business with or whatever. And that is one thing to me, right? So you get a list of associates. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're guilty of some of the crimes that these people have been guilty of. Well, Epstein didn't make it to trial, but Maxwell did, and she got 20 years for that, right? If Epstein had like a restaurant or something, right? And I supplied the meats or I supplied the security, I'm an associate, but it doesn't make me guilty of any crimes or anything like that. So I'm not really all that excited about this list of associates, right?
You was doing business with him?
That's none of your business. You got to wait for the list to come out.
I'm saying that's cool. Right on.
But what I would like to see is that flight log, right? Because he had this little private jet that he was flying out to his islands out there in this, was it the Virgin Islands, I believe it was, or something like that. And all the workers,
fucking Freak Island, dog. Yeah,
all the workers, all the people on the island,
Yeah.
they were talking about how he was bringing all these young girls on the island and how they got very suspicious behind it and all that stuff, right? I would like to see who was on those flights. If you've taken a private jet out there to the island, and I'm not saying every trip out to the island means something crazy is going down every time you're out there, but I think a lot of the times when you're going out there for them islands, for them parties, you were partaking in that wild shit. So I would like to see who's on those lists.
I mean, they kind of gave you that information back when they first cracked Epstein shit about all the people that he was involved with from the parties. Half of them people, or probably 85 to 90% of them motherfuckers, besides the parties that they had in New York and that shit like that, was getting flown the fuck out there. So you ain't got to necessarily see it written down. But you know what it is. Dumb motherfuckers might be a little worried about that, and I feel like their money and their power and influence from these motherfuckers, that shit is going to get burnt. You're not going to never see that. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. Now, we're getting the list of associates, and there's probably going to be some overlap between the associates and the flight log, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But I want to see the people on that flight log. That's what's really more important to me, and I think to a lot of people, But like you said, there's some really famous and wealthy and, you got royals who are involved in all this.
So who got it? That joint been going.
Because they say he committed suicide in prison, right?
Come on,
but
man.
his suicide kind of reminds me of the whole Gary Webb Iran Contra suicide, where they, who Gary Webb was. He was the journalist that exposed the whole Iran Contra CIA's bringing in drugs and taking the profits to fund their illicit activities. Well, they said that Gary Webb committed suicide by shooting himself in the head twice.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, right. Like,
know that.
Yeah. So,
and that was the raging '80s where they didn't give a fuck. It wasn't no cameras to be found or nothing like that. Niggas was shooting you and walking it off and getting the shot later. You know what I'm saying?
So now we got this list coming out from Epstein and his associates, and there's going to be a lot of famous people on there. I hope Diddy better not be on that list. It's going to be get even crazier for him. But we got this list coming out, so we'll see where that goes, right? But we also have the movie by the Obamas, right? Leave the World Behind, right?
Yep.
This is also why I'm worried about what 2024 has in store for us, right?
They done got you scared. They already working on.
We
new
already got
scare
Mark
tactics and
Zuckerberg
shit.
building his bunker out in Hawaii right
you know
now.
How many other motherfuckers have been had bunkers? He just probably late to the party. Like this ain't like. Let's just be real here. Stop. Cat's been talking wild bunker crazy shit since Y2K, bro. Like so, it's been survivalists and people.
There's been bunkers since like the Cold War.
So like this ain't nothing new. So like you know what I mean, that shit don't really move me that much. It's just the fact like I do appreciate the Obamas for this movie just to put some light in my head about what could possibly go to fuck. I'm not stupid. If I see it in front of me and you put it in front of me for entertainment, I know about 85% of that shit could or has or is going the fuck down. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just
But
like
that's why it just made me feel funny because I'm like, all right, so this movie comes out and he's making his own bunker at the same time. It's like, they kind of like, not to say they're playing in your face, but it's got me thinking
what
like.
you mean? They are playing in your face. They've been playing in our face for fucking ever. Like, you get what I'm saying? And continue to. But in that playing in your face, they be trying to get you. Listen, man, we can go back before this. We're going to get back into this real quick. But like, they cloned Tyrone. Dog, the fuck? Think they ain't trying to tell you something right there? A lot of people was like, they ain't like it, this, that, and the third. But like, we different. We looking deeper into this bitch and what niggas trying to tell us. You get what I'm saying? I got you. You feel what I'm saying? Leave the world behind. Same shit. This, motherfucker, this. Everything, all right? That all you young bucks and all you motherfuckers can't leave and can't put down, you lose your shit if the Wi-Fi is cut off. Guess what? The Wi-Fi is cut off for good, all right? We're back to fucking analog. Guess what? These cats in here can make it the fuck happen. Dial us up, plug us the fuck in, get us a little satellite or something, and we fucking good, dog. You get what I'm saying? Make it the fuck happen. You better be glad that we're your parents and your OGs, dog, because we the ones that know about this shit. Because listen, that's what that showed me. Like, listen, don't ever get too caught up in just what's new. Because they can take that. They done got everybody so fucking lazy that we was able to grow into all this shit. So we understand it and understand the other shit as well that work as well, but it's just older shit on that type of time. Young boys don't. They can't stand it. Like, what? What you talking about? A dial-up internet, nigga?
Oh yeah.
With the sound.
No.
Like, what are you talking about?
And then you
they
can't.
lose their
If you got
shit.
that, you can't use your phone at the same time. You can't use the landline at the same time. It's either one or the other.
My
fuck you talking
my
about?
shit is all this AI technology and these robots and shit. It's been like 70 movies telling you why this is not a good idea to do this shit.
Yeah, well, we keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
And listen, it's certain shit that they don't even be telling you, but falling under the radar. Like, listen, it was somewhere over in Asia. I'm not going to say what specific country because I'm not too sure, but I read this shit like a week ago. Listen, they was trying to do military shit with some of their AI Johns, and they killed like 50 of the motherfuckers there with these robots that they was trying to get on some training for the military.
Wait, the robots
and they
killed
went
the
AWOL.
trainers?
The fucking robots went AWOL. Just like fucking iRobot, dog. You understand what I'm saying? But that shit went under the rug. No, dog. Yeah. Fuck you. Elon, you can keep that fucking robot, all that shit. Fuck you, dog.
Yeah,
I get a dog. I'm straight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And speaking of Elon, even in Leave the World Behind.
It's going to be the Terminator coming to life, man.
It is, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's Terminator, it's iRobot, it's all that shit. Listen, like we was talking about last week at the end of the shop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Skynet and all that extra shit, you know, it's just an extra level now with this bullshit, dog. So, no, I'm cool. I'm going to limit myself on that. You're not going to force me on that shit. And I'm cool. If I got to become one of them niggas that I'm going to fuck with you, Bees. I might be out there in the fucking forest or something on my joint, dog.
West Virginia somewhere living off the land and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'll probably be out Kentucky somewhere with my folks deep.
Now listen, I hear all that, right? And what you're saying is 100% accurate. It's true, right? But you can't act like you didn't feel some kind of way at the end of the movie and you see it's executive produced by the Obamas. Mm-hmm. Like before that, it was just a movie about the apocalypse. Mm-hmm. Another one, you know? Mm-hmm. But then we've never had one produced by a former president and the first lady before.
And know some shit.
Yeah, that insiders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo.
This was for them. They thing to the world, like, listen, we done seen and been a part of some shit. All right? So if it's any way we could try to really give back as subtly but in an artistic fashion, this is it. Get Julia Roberts for this shit. All right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, listen, that was Michelle call off the rip.
No,
Get fucking Julia Roberts. Everyone loves Julia Roberts. They will pay attention to the fucking movie. Great fucking casting. Marshala Ali, you know what I'm saying? Had my OG Footloose Kevin Bacon in this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Wilding on people. Listen, dog. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, I appreciate that because, listen, you can't be ignorant to the facts. But also in that, what I want you to take from that too is, think about this. The little girl and everybody was talking about the Thorpe's bunker. Fam, how do you think the Thorpes felt being out of the country or whatever, or out of the city or whatever the fuck they spent their whole life of how much money they ever needed for this shit. They was on this. They was on this shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And to not even be able to make it, that's the thing about God.
I didn't even think about that.
Dog, that's the
crazy.
realest shit. Yeah, no, that's real. Everybody talking about we going to the Thorpe's house. The Thorpes made this shit. Nigga, they could have been on some Kevin Bacon shit and you wouldn't even seen them.
Yeah.
Been deep in the bunker, the shit closed up. Fuck y'all. Cool. But they wasn't there. They was living their life regular and wherever the fuck they was at. And guess what?
Salty as hell. When
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dog, like that shit is crazy. So I say all that to say, like, even if you want to be thinking you preparing, God, I listen, I'm a spiritual motherfucker. It is what it is. We're going to keep it a beat. So God always got the plan at the end of the day, dog.
Yeah.
You can think you as prepared as you fucking want to be. You might not be able to get to it, nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, you could be in the know to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't know what date it was going to go down on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you said, yeah, they were out doing their thing. Couldn't even get back to the shit they had invested.
Could have been one of them niggas on the plane trying to get here and all them planes fucking crashing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't even think about that. I was like, well, where are they at? But then now, it didn't even dawn on me like that. Like wow, they went through all that preparation.
You did all this shit from the mud. Like you said, like Kevin Bacon said, we dug 5 feet of concrete into the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying, I would say they definitely have a bunker or something down there. The fuck? Yeah, not for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Unless we want to let y'all the fuck in. But we ain't even make it. So, like, that's what I be saying. Like, people be all like, yeah, I'm going to get in my bunker. Like, if you can get there.
If you can get to the bunker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Wow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when all the Teslas started crashing on the highway and everything like that, I was like, oof.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then you have the recall for 2 million Teslas because of the autopilot joint or the self-drive shit. Like, come on, dog. I mean, like, what you just said, they playing, but they also, this is what it's been for decades, you know what I'm saying? They try to tell you the shit they doing right in front of you and entertain you. Now as we get into entertainment, I do have another issue. I'll get off of that because I just watched this joint I'm halfway through it, but I just was watching this series on Netflix called Obliterated, all right? And it's pretty much, like a special forces group in Vegas, like dealing with terrorists, and they trying to get, they pretty much thought the bomb or whatever, like the board defused it. They thought they was cool, so they out Vegas, fuck it, we gonna get fucked up. Everybody getting fucked up. Get a call, boom, nah, that was the fake bomb. Real joint gonna go off in like 10 hours, dog. Everybody fucked up off of whatever, dog. Yeah. Vegas shit. Now, in that, dope cast and all like that, but it's I forgot what he was on before, but it's a brother. Big as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Called big boy called Trunk or whatever like that.
His name Trunk?
Yeah. All right. Him and his homie, I would say boy look like Thor brother or whatever like that. They on that type time. So boy come in the bathroom and see what looked like the boy Trump getting some dome or whatever like that. He assuming that it's a fucking John and shit. You know what I'm saying? He say something like whatever. It's some boy that just peek out, a little like flamboyant boy that peek out. This is where I'm going with this. These is all plausible moments, but just walk with me. I got a point with this shit.
And his name Trump.
You know what I'm saying? Why
all right,
in Hollywood does the big, strong black man, one, have to be have some type of gay tendency right now. Like, that's just what it is. This is not me hating on the gay community, nothing like that. But it's like the white boy, that's another main character in the joint. He got bitches fighting over him, this, that, and the third. The brother that's on it, you know what I'm saying? He got to be the gay boy. Yeah. All right? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, this really pissed me off with this joint. I was about to cut it off, but it's kind of good, so I'm going to continue to watch it. But it fucked me up. All right? You got a Russian boy who getting tortured. They about to, like, cut his ear off or some shit like that. And he gets saved by the team, whatever, this, that, and the third. They catch the black boy. Why is his torture? Pause on everything right here, Tom. All right? You pull, niggas take down his drawers, all right? Pull out his manhood. Boy got some type of mechanism that is so thin when he is thin, but when it goes in, if he hit a button, all these fucking knives and shit come out. And the torture is they put it in the black man's penis. All right? Why? All right. It's like I'm sick of Hollywood fucking with us on that shit, dog. I'm offended. That's why I went there with all this shit, dog. I'm sick of you motherfuckers, man. Fuck y'all, for real, for real. We gonna do this from the muscle. I don't need that. Why is it, dog? Either we gotta be gay, and then on top of gay, and that ain't enough. Here, take this, black motherfucker, in your nuts. Why did we have to get that torture?
Slave mentality, man.
You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck y'all, man.
Listen, that whole...
That was a tangent, but I'm sorry, it was real, dog. But I just saw it earlier this week. It fucked me up.
Listen,
all right?
Now, I haven't peeped this movie, but the emasculation...
It's a series.
Oh, it's a series?
Yeah, dog, it's a fucking series, dog.
The emasculation of black men on TV is nothing new to Hollywood. I mean...
No, it's getting more severe.
It's nothing new in real life, because back in the day, when they had the lynchings and all that stuff, they would definitely go and cut penises and testicles off and, castrate people and take it for souvenirs. That's always been... I don't know. There's a fear. That's the only thing I can think of. There's got to be some kind of fear there. But, they always... Not always, but oftentimes, it's not uncommon to see some big, strong black dude emasculated in a movie like that. I mean, I don't know why they feel the need to do that. Like even said, for that type of torture, and so. But it's nothing new.
No, I get it. I guess it's just getting more and more just disrespectful. God damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? Any way possible. Like I come back to the script, like I'm thinking like you read the script, and this might say torture scene, all right? But the day of, you get what I'm saying? They pop you with a new part of the scene and shit, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm walking off the set.
And it's funny that you said that, right? It's funny that you said that, right? Because I'm late to this party, but I'm happy I finally made it to the party. I just started watching The Boys. on Amazon, right? So I kind of watched the whole first season. Now I'm in season 2, whatever, and they're in like their little like secret hideout, trying to stay hidden from the organization with all the superheroes, whatever. And everybody's trying to pass the time, and you got the black dude in there. He wears gold chains. He always got his T-shirt with different
rappers on and all that.
He's muscular, and everybody's passing the time their own way. But he passes the time by building little doll houses or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand he has a daughter and all that, but it's just like, well, why is the big, strong black dude got to be the one making the doll house?
You got to have something sweet in you, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's so I was kind of like,
you, black man. All right.
That did stand out to me when I'm watching it. I'm like, why's that got to be his hobby?
This not your war.
His pastime. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, it's nothing new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, something else that is new, but it's really not new, but it's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? Some people, not yourself, Stop, not yourself, BJ, of course, but other brothers maybe sometime in their time have messed with a dating site. Let's name one. Let's call it Tinder. All right, and in that, myself, when I did use it, I never paid for shit. That's why you better match with me, bitch, because if it's not, it ain't going down. We can't talk. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? If you want certain levels to these apps, motherfucker, it's a subscription. You better pay.
Pay for the site, not pay for pussy stuff.
Thank you for clarity. Thank you for clarity, Dred.
I'm always trying to take some shit.
Yeah. Thank you for clarity. Thank you for clarity, Dred. Appreciate you. So, with that being said, maybe back the average joint might have been like, I don't know, $15 to $30 a month for that shit. For you to have all access to see who liked you, who if you could reach out to them, all that extra shit. But now they've stepped it up to, the super A-class 1%ers. So I guess this subscription means pretty much from the top, you like rest in peace Tommy from Martin. Got the draws.
What does GTD stand for? Got the draws, okay? That's right.
You understand? You getting the draws with a $499 a month subscription with Tinder that they have just opened up. All right.
So
got the draws. Excuse me.
Wait, so no, but now seriously, like, what are they offering for $499?
That is for the upscale elite that do what they have to do and do not have to compete. If you are dealing with one of them, you are one of them. You understand what I'm saying?
So I'm assuming
that's what
there
it
is
is.
some type of designation on your profile, lets people know that you are.
Oh, it's on absolutely. That's probably a gold platinum check, nigga. Yeah,
okay.
I paid a $5.
So when people are scrolling through profiles, they'll come across.
You might not. No. I think this shit might just be some other shit. Like, you super exclusive. Like, that might just be a own club of itself of those folks that pay that $5. You get what I'm saying? Like, you a regular subscription motherfucker. You fucking with you, broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? You broke bitch. You paying $30 a month. You understand what I'm saying, Red? You know what I'm saying? Get your fucking subscription up.
Oh, you pay
I'm feeling they gonna put that.
Too? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. They definitely got to come with that
This
effect.
platinum card status. Over
Exactly,
there.
dog. The fucking titanium, man. Like, what's wrong with you?
That's crazy.
Do you have a subscription? What kind?
What tier?
You got regular monthly. Oh, okay. No. No. I'm sorry. I couldn't talk to you at all.
Yeah,
we're fucking on our own level over there in the 500 level. All right,
500 club.
That's the fucking Jones, like the Tom Cruise joint back in the day with the mask and shit like that.
Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
They
trying to say Diddy was one of them dudes.
He been one of them. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't getting into that, nigga. What you mean?
So y'all come back to Diddy and
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Come back to Diddy and Epstein and his island. And...
I mean, listen, dog. If they gonna
it's crazy because you've been hearing rumors about those kind of things forever, and people always called you a conspiracy theorist when you brought it up. Yo, listen, man. I'm not to be out here knocking conspiracy theorists and all that stuff. And I'm not saying everything that these people talk about is true. But there's been plenty of conspiracy theorist topics that have actually turned out to be conspiracy facts. You know what I mean? Like, it might take a little time, but eventually people come around and they're like, you know what? Okay. Like, all right, case in point, right? If in November or December of 2001, somebody came to you and told you that our government or somebody might have had a hand in taking down the towers for 9/11, you'd have been like, get the F out of here. You're crazy. Our country would never do anything like that. Blah, 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 whatever.
That's his New York accent slash Boston and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One of them dudes.
Yeah.
Fucking Mulian. Come on.
But here in 2023, 20 some odd years later, if somebody comes to you and they tell you, hey, I think our government might have had a hand in taking down the towers, I'm sure you've heard all.
Oh yeah, let me show you the $1 bill, the $2 bill, my man. Let me put it together. You see that? That's the towers.
You're definitely a little more open to hearing somebody out at this point now. You're like, you know what? Yeah, because I've seen some videos too, and I heard witness testimony about them hearing explosions and this.
No, my uncle was in that joint. He told me about all that bullshit.
Yeah. And then Building 7 fell and nothing hit it. Right? Yeah. So at one point in time, it was a conspiracy theory, but later on, some of the information turns out to be kind of factual. You know what I mean? So people were talking about the Hollywood elites for a long time, and you were like, nah, it ain't really real. They don't have those secret parties where they wear masks and do all this stuff, right? And now what's Cassie talking about? Yeah, we used to have to wear these masks and have the freak offs and all this stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, now I guess it was true. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
Man. Listen, man. Truth gonna come out at some point, bro. Like, you can't hold it forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We done seen that.
Weapons of mass destruction. We would never invade another country for no reason for for gold and oil. No way.
We were built off of that.
Saddam had weapons of mass destruction. You try to tell somebody that in 2004, they were like, nah, there was weapons of mass destruction there. That's why we had to go. 20 years later, you say, how about the war in Iraq? And people are like, yeah, he ain't had shit. Yeah, there was no weapons of mass destruction there. People,
I didn't believe that shit then. Like, I mean, see, that's where I get what you're saying, but I've always been on the other type time.
But there are a lot of people who aren't. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't always knock the conspiracy theory, is what I'm saying. Because
the bottom line is this: with any conspiracy theory, if you really give a fuck, go do the research. And the research will lead you to anything else. I'm not just going to believe on anybody. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to do the fucking research and make it happen. That's all. I mean, so, yeah, man. Good shit.
Before we get out of here, I just want to say something, and I want to keep it brief because I know you're going to get worked up about it.
Hey, this nigga go.
Somebody broke the Eagles, and I don't know if they can fix it.
Oh, fuck. Listen, man. You're going to beat up on some bum teams. Get our mojo right.
Like Seattle?
Seattle's not necessarily.
They was under 500 when we played them.
But it was only by one game, 6 or 7.
Under is under.
Game over.
It was only by one game. And listen, dog, if you do your research, hold on.
Just played San Fran tough too.
More reason to beat up on Seattle.
No, because I'm about to tell you why. We have never. See, you got to do your research, Mustafa. You would understand that Seattle, we have never beaten them under fucking Pete Carroll. All right, so that's it right there. Somehow, some way, when we go out there,
we never have, we never will.
Not right now. That. Not when we going out west. When we play them here, I can see that happening. Out there, it's always some type of mojo, and we fuck up. See, the bottom line is this: you had your opportunities. That's what I don't want to hear. You had your opportunities. You was up. You should have pounded it. I'm not pounding it more, but you should put more points on the more touchdowns. You up by 4 fucking points, dog. You got 17 points with this fucking offense. No, that's unacceptable.
I think it's a combination of a lot of different things. I think Jalen is trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just me, or do you want to see more passion out of him on the sideline?
No.
I feel like whenever you see him, he's always very calm, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I need him to be in somebody's face. I want to see him.
But at the same
cursing.
time,
And you can't hear the
That's
cursing,
not him,
but
though.
you can tell he curses somebody out.
That ain't him, though.
at the same time, if it's you fucking up, we're gonna sit on the sideline and cuss yourself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you kick a Gatorade bucket over or something.
I mean, dog, earlier in the season, you forgetting him and AJ Brown had the back and forth because AJ got in his face and Jalen ain't no sucker. He had to get
Maybe
back.
he'd be flipping out in the locker room. I don't know. Like
It ain't even a flip. But listen, dog, at this point in time, it ain't a flip out. You got to blame your fucking, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been doing, that game was up and down. But also, come on, coordinators, coach, from the rip, dog. He's sick. This nigga took a whole nother flight because he ain't want to get the team sick. He been pumped with IVs. Why is he getting more carries rushing than fucking DeAndre Swift? The fuck is wrong with y'all? That's the look in the mirror moment.
It was a little wet that game too, right?
Bro, I'm not running my quarterback except for the tush push. That's it. There are no design runs for this nigga this game. Sit back in the pocket, either hand the ball off or throw quick passes or the long ball when it's there. But as far as you having to feel like, unless you're getting scrambled out the pocket and but there are no design runs for you. Now, you go and scramble sometimes because people are on you, but I'm not putting no fucking design runs on you. You sick as shit. See, this is also, what was that movie when he said, run, nigga, run?
The program.
Yeah. Listen, dog, that's also, we gave you 200 and something million. Run, nigga, run.
Yeah.
All right? You know what I'm saying?
And that could be another problem,
you know
too. He got paid. He might feel like he got to do too much. Like I just said.
Dog, he's not the one calling these direct plays.
He's saying that everybody ain't on the same page. So obviously there is some kind of communication issues.
No, I believe it. You know what I mean? But like I said, Jalen's
I'm just saying, stop running my man like that, dog.
He's fucking up too, dog. You know
but yeah, but
first instance, before that first interception, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They was moving the ball up the field. You know what I mean? 15-yard to the AJ. You know what I mean? 7-yard run to Swift.
Okay.
10-yard run to Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you throwing a 40-yard bomb for out of nowhere for?
When you're
So like,
with the ace.
I don't know.
No, you're right. But like he said it himself. He said playing hero ball. And that was him in his head playing fucking hero ball because, listen, dog, he wanted, like, if he wasn't as fucked up, he probably could put more into these, into the long ball. But like you could tell because of the runs, the hits, the sickness, they got to come back for the rock. And it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's not all there. It's nothing that was under nobody that they running under no shit.
And I don't want to be the type of dude to blame the refs, even though it was a blatant pass interference on that call. But he shouldn't have had to throw it. So.
But even with that pass interference, it's who was the player that you was going to call it on? Quez Watkins, who got 7 catches for the fucking year? No, they don't give a fuck. Fuck Quez. Holdie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck it is, dog. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Quez fuck around and let him hold him, too. You know what I mean? So, he was not aggressive at all trying to get out of it.
Here, hold that.
Yeah, right here.
But what we not going to do, I'm going to end this on all the way around.
Bring it on.
The Eagles will get their shit together. What we have is something sweet right here, and it also looks like possibly, mark my words right here, we may come back to this, I might be right, might be wrong, but it looked like the fix is in for high drama for the end of the football year in the NFC. Like, listen, everybody right now, San Fran, Dallas, and Philly kind of a game apart from each other. I don't give a fuck about Detroit. I'm talking about the supreme markets that's left right there on that type time. Dog. Well, I not have it where as though, like, we can win the rest of our Jones. Dallas might lose one more or some shit like that. Maybe not. We'll see how it go. And then, what's their name? 49ers lose to the Ravens. And, like, you got everybody lined up. Oh, the drama going into here to hype it up and all that shit. I can see that.
Wild playoffs.
Yeah, so that's cool, going into the offs. We will get our stride together. And what better way to get your stride together than, Lord willing, on some bum-ass teams? But I'm going to say this, like I done told everybody else. I'm worried about that Arizona game. Once again, another team that always fucks with us. The Arizona fucking Cardinals. Since Larry Fitzgerald was running a fucking slant for 80 fucking yards that year with Donovan McNabb and them niggas. All right, when we could have went to the fucking Super Bowl. With young Deshaun Jackson and the motherfucking Macklin and them. All right? I remember. You see how it hit me? How it hurts? All right. It never leaves.
I don't want to stay too long. You know what I mean? That's why I said let's keep it brief. You know
I
know you passionate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But you done talked about the Eagles. The fuck you mean? You see this jacket I got behind me? Do I got to put it the fuck on?
See the colors I done put up?
You understand the fuck is going on out here? That's all it's ever going to be the fuck about. I don't give a fuck. All right? We don't give a fuck. My mic dropping, I got some shit. Hands, motherfucker. Hands team out here. Not like that nut-ass nigga from Kansas City that can't get shit. All right? Listen. The Sixers are balling. Shout out to them. Embiid just had a 51 burger on motherfuckers out here. And shout out to him because he only took 1 3 in getting that 51 burger. All right? I need that in the fucking offs. You hear me? Maxi 35 all the way live. So, the Birds going to be balling. Sixers is already balling. I don't really watch hockey, but I heard they fucking balling. And it's the city. It's the Bols. Podcast that is, listen, we hyped up. It's holiday time, and you know what? We every fucking where, all right? Sleeves to hustle all day long. It's a pleasure to be here again. You know what I'm saying? Stop, the militant one. You know what it is, a.k.a. Brother Byron. Dread on the lens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
BJ in the cut, thank you again, man. Best set in the building. Duke the Barber, man. Another year. We're going on like 3, 4, something with this shit right here, man. It's all love. You get what I'm saying? Check for us all day long. YouTube, the gram, TikTok, the book, Spotify, every fucking where, dog. We love y'all. Happy holidays. The Bols.